nonprofits in Frederick County making a huge difference to people's lives. And this one is just like that. Helping Hands and Caring Hearts, founded by Jenifer Zimmer. So kind of tell us like how this got started and what your kind of goals are for the organization.
Well, I was a social worker for years. And my biggest thing was I always got tired of seeing people always asking for the help and not getting it. And it was always, I'd be still getting reached out because people would be like, they called for help and they were saying, here's the number to call.
Yeah.
Here's a number. But they weren't getting no help that they needed.
And that's tough, right? You know, you're kind of on a wild goose chase to get what's needed, especially, you know, if you're hungry or you need a place to live or you need stuff, clothing and stuff like that. So that's awesome. So you saw the need through your job and decided, hey, I can help.
Right.
And that's amazing. Like when people step up and answer the call, it takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of work, right? And now here you are, how many years later since it was established?
18 months?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. 2 years. So you and your husband Brian, he's back there. You want to pop your head in? There he is. He's the guy who handles all the day to day, right? So 18 months ago, and now you're both retired and doing this full time.
Yes.
You have, and you can see around us, and I'll show you some more. You have a food pantry that is open for people to come. Now, is there any sort of, do they provide anything to you? Do they reach out first, fill anything out, or is it just kind of?
Like I get a lot of emails from other places saying they need food. Like Department of Aging will reach out and say people need food. And other people just say, can I show up? Yes, they just show up. For where we're located for the food pantry, we do like them to be residents of Frederick County for being here. So that's all we do is make sure that they're Frederick County residents for this.
Okay.
But that's all they need to show us.
Okay. And you guys don't just focus on food.
No.
You have done crazy things like the story that Brian told me before. He drove a woman to Kansas and came back.
Yes, we did.
So how does that, I mean, I'm assuming you guys form relationships with people and organizations, and somebody says, hey, this person needs X, and you go, I'll figure it out.
Well, first I thought he was going to kill me. But her husband passed away. He was a veteran.
Yeah.
She could not fly or drive because her car would not make it. And her daughter lived in Kansas.
Yeah.
So I thought, without asking him, I said, we'll take her. And then he's like, we're taking her where? And he's like, oh, it can't be that far. It was 21-hour drive.
Yeah.
And just to make it in Kansas.
Not counting to Osborne, Kansas, where we were going.
Yeah.
So we literally left on a Friday, and we were back home Sunday.
So not the focus of this organization, the driving and the dropping off and driving back. However, it is a testament to how much you care about people to go above and beyond, even where kind of the scope is for you.
Right.
What are your goals for 2024? Do you have any like metrics that you keep track of and what you want to achieve?
I do. And actually, in the beginning of May, we're actually getting fresh fruits and vegetables and fresh meats.
Okay.
We will be having them in here also.
Awesome.
And I do want to be delivering to the homeless and everything, so I'm getting a van to be delivering to the homeless.
Wow, okay, so that's already on track.
Yes.
Wow. How many people do you think you've helped in 18 months?
Counting, because we've delivered over 430 toys to Fredericksburg, Virginia for Christmas.
Okay.
I'm going to say 15,000.
So you do serve areas outside of Frederick County if the need is there. And I think you guys had school supplies at one point.
Yes, we still
do. Yeah, so, you know, if somebody needs school supplies. So basically, I guess, if somebody has a need, they should reach out to you.
Yes.
And then you're going to either say, hey, it's something we can do, or hey, we know an organization that can really help you.
I guarantee I have it.
Yeah, that's amazing. So for more information, go to helpinghandsandcaringhearts.org. Reach out to Jenifer and Brian, and look, if you know a family in need, if you're with an organization now that there are things you can't do, reach out, because it is important for people to work together. And you know, I know that there are a lot of organizations doing similar things, but I do think you're reaching different markets
Yes.
based on your access to people. And, I think it's really, really great. One at a time, you're making Frederick County a better place, and we really appreciate all
Thank
the
you.
work you're doing. If there's one thing you'd want people to know who don't know about your organization, what would you say you'd want them to walk away knowing?
Don't be embarrassed to ask for help.
Yeah, don't let your pride get in the way. And
If it is, have somebody else pick it up for you.
yeah,
We don't care.
yeah. Look. Right now with this economy, you cannot, do what you need to do to make sure your family is fed and you've got the things you need. And there's a lot of great organizations here to
Yes.
help you do that, right?
There is.
Awesome. Well, reach out to Jenifer and Brian at Helping Hands and Caring Hearts. They've been around almost 2 years now. Let's help make 2024 the best year yet.